Hello and welcome to Mind Your Business. I'm Stephen Meadows. In today's Hidden Gem, I want to talk about making mistakes. Now, I hope none of us ever do that, but I know that's pretty much an impossibility. We've all made mistakes. Yes, even me, I'm sad to say. I allow myself one mistake a year, and I've already fulfilled my quota. So we all do it, so it's fine. And that's what I want to tell you. It's fine. Mistakes aren't fun, and sometimes there are consequences to making mistakes. But you have to just know they're a part of life, they're a part of business, and they're going to happen. How you react to them and how you handle them is going to be what says a lot about your personal character and your code of ethics. So let me just tell you a little bit about how I like to handle a mistake. Once I find out a mistake's been made, the first thing I do is apologize. Now, I don't always apologize for fault. I don't always say, I'm sorry I did that. It might be, I am so sorry that happened. Or I am so sorry that this situation is occurring. Just because you're saying you're sorry doesn't mean you're admitting guilt. And I'm not going to get into legal terminology and things like that. But you don't have to accept blame in order to show remorse for a situation. I'm so sorry this is happening. Let me see what I can do to solve it. Because I'm one of those people, like, I'm not always going to admit that it was my fault right away. I want to make sure that it's my fault. I am happy to admit fault when I screw up. I will fall on my sword. I will do what I have to do when I have actually made the mistake. But if it's not my mistake, I'm not going to automatically take blame for it. I want to make sure that I find out what really happened. Now, I'm not saying that because I'm trying to find the person to blame. I don't like casting blame. In fact, as a manager, as an operations person, I try to protect my staff as much as I can. I don't want, if one of my agents comes to me with a problem, I don't want to just throw one of my staff people under the bus, because ultimately it's my problem. It doesn't matter if one of my employees messed up. Ultimately, it's still my fault because I'm the supervisor. So to some extent, it is my fault, but I don't necessarily jump right to that conclusion. So, you know what? That was my bad. Let me fix it. That's just my personal thing. I'm more concerned with finding out what really happened than offering an explanation. So, first thing is don't cast blame on someone else. Don't throw someone else under the bus. Just assess the situation. I'm sorry this happened. Let me see what I can do. If it's something where you know it's you, I've made dumb mistakes. Just the other day, I forgot to tell one of my folks which office they needed to work at. And then I had to scramble around at the last minute to find someone to open the office. That was my fault. I got busy. I was in the car. I forgot to circle back and tell them what the schedule was going to be. My bad. Sorry. And so whenever I called, look, I screwed up. Can you cover for this? Sure, no problem. Those kinds of things, I have no problem admitting my faults. But don't just automatically throw someone else under the bus. I see it all the time, and it's so annoying. Any problem you bring to somebody, they immediately shift it, they deflect it to somebody else. Well, that wasn't me, that was so-and-so. I didn't even say someone did anything wrong. I'm just saying I'm noticing a problem here, and I want to try to fix it. So don't be that person. Your clients won't appreciate it. Your colleagues won't appreciate it. If you are that person that always tosses them to the wolves, they're not going to back you up when it's time, because there's going to be a day where you're going to make a mistake and they're going to have the opportunity to do what you just did to them. So just make sure that you are trying to be fair about it. If it was your fault, then deal with it. Admit it. I'm so sorry. Let me see what I can do to fix it. Here's an explanation of what happened. I'm not making excuses. I'm just letting you know what happened. This is why I did this. I had a situation recently where that was exactly what I did. It was a mistake. It was an oversight, which is still a mistake. It wasn't intentional. There was no malice. It was strictly an oversight on my part. I didn't double check something, and I said, "You're right. I made a mistake. I am very sorry about it. I'm not sure what I can do to fix it now because it's done, but I can assure you that moving forward, this won't happen again." And that seemed okay. It seemed good enough for them. So that was a win for me, I guess. In my category, if we can walk away from the table as still as friends, quote unquote friends. We're not adversaries. You don't hate my guts. I have risen to the occasion. I've tried to make it right. That's all you can expect in some of these situations. So in business, mistakes are going to happen. You just need to deal with them properly. Take responsibility when it's your time to take responsibility. Find out what really happened so you can correct the mistake. And I go to the other party. So if it is someone else's fault, I go to them. Look, this is what happened. What can I do to help make sure that this doesn't happen again? Because maybe it was something that I contributed to or something. I always leave the door open that maybe possibly it was my fault, or that maybe I could have done something differently. I don't ever want to just drive that stake in the ground and say, I absolutely have zero culpability in this situation. It's not my problem. That's not my goal ever. So I hope that's not your goal either. That's all I have for today. I wish you an awesome day, mistake-free if possible, and hope you make amazing choices. Hey, one more thing before you go. I just wanted to tell you really quickly about an amazing service that I think you'll love. If you're in real estate and you are tired of trying to figure out social media content, I have got the thing for you. I helped a friend of mine develop a company called Gnome Marketing Group, and they offer Facebook page management for an incredibly low price. So basically, how it works is you sign up, you make them an editor on your business page, and they will post 12 different posts per week. So it's 2 per weekday, 1 on the weekend each day for you. You don't have to do anything. They have hashtags and everything. It's really great. And it's incredibly cheap. If you go to knowthegnome.com/coupon, you can sign up with my coupon code Steven45 and get it for $45 a month. That's incredibly cheap for someone to do all your social media posting for you on your business page. Again, that's knowthegnome, knowthegnome.com/coupon and use my coupon code Steven45, STEPHEN 45, $45 a month. It's $30 off. It's an incredible price. I hope you take advantage of it. It's an amazing service. Have a great one.